Hello children. In the previous session of physics, we were discussing on the chapter light. There we studied about the process of reflection of light, about the laws of reflection, and also studied about the spherical mirrors and the types of spherical mirrors, and of course its ray diagrams about the different positions of the object and where the image is formed, what is the nature and size of the image, all that we discussed children. In today's session, we shall be studying on the new topic in this lesson, that is the process of refraction of light. So there is difference in the word reflection and refraction. So you already know what is reflection of light. We have studied it with respect to the spherical mirrors. So when we say the word mirror, one of the side of the mirror will be silvered or polished, and the other surface will be available for the process of reflection. And when the light coming from the source, when one of the ray falls on the mirror, it gets reflected back, and that process of light is called the reflection of light. In other words, we say the bouncing back of the light. We shall recall it with the help of figure children. So how means we used to consider a reflecting surface, that is a mirror, and we used to shade or silver, or you can even draw lines or shade, I said you. So this process is this part of the mirror is silvered or polished, and this surface is available for the process of reflection. When we switch on the source of light, or when light is coming from the source children, there will be many ray of light coming from the source, say from a torch light for that. When I just switch on the torch, it is not like only one ray of light is coming out of it. Many of your friends, they had this doubt. Which ray will come? How many rays will come? That confusion children, from where is the light coming? From where is the incident ray coming itself? You all had doubt. So I am clearing it to you here. When you switch on the source of light, maybe a bulb, in this case if I switch on a torch children, there are number of rays of light which is coming, and these rays of light together is called the beam of light. I have already said you. Among this, one ray we will consider as incident ray, one as reflected ray, and one as the normal ray. For our convenience children, it is not like only one ray of light is coming. We cannot draw many number of rays, no, then we cannot understand the figure. That is the reason one incident ray, one reflected ray we will be showing in the figure. Hope it is clear to you children. So among so many rays coming out of the source, one of the ray which will touch the mirror perpendicularly, or which make 90 degree with the surface of the mirror, is considered as the normal ray. This is the normal ray of light. One of the ray we will consider as the incident ray, which is coming from the source of light. So incident ray is this ray, and it is incident at some angle on the mirror. That angle is called the angle of incidence, represented by small letter I. With the, what is angle of incidence means? The angle made by the incident ray with respect to the normal. The angle between normal and the incident ray is called the angle of incidence I. After falling on the surface of mirror, what will happen? The light will come back to the same medium in this direction. I said you, arrow marks are very, very important. So the angle made by the reflected ray with the normal is represented by small letter R, called the angle of reflection. This is about the process of reflection and the laws of reflection. Everything we have already discussed. Next, what is refraction of light is the question in today's session. It is very simple. Here in this case, that is in process of reflection, we see that the light is coming in the same medium and again coming back to the same medium after the process of reflection. Now first we shall understand about this term medium. What is this term medium? Now you all know what is medium. You have no Kannada medium, English medium, all like that. Similarly, light also travels in medium. Means children, maybe like air, water, glass, anything you can consider, All these air, water, glass, what we consider, these are called the different mediums. So in further children, in future if I use the word medium, you should understand maybe it is air, or it is water, or it is glass, or it is vacuum, like that we can consider. Those are the different mediums here. So light travel in only one medium in case of reflection of light. And in process of reflection of light, we have assumed that light travels in straight line. We have assumed the condition light travels in straight line and studied it, and also in case of the ray diagrams also there we have considered the light travels in straight line itself children. Now, if at all ray is traveling only in single medium, here it is not coming back. Okay, than telling in terms of medium, I will consider transparent medium. RENT. Transparent medium. What is transparent medium? Air is a transparent medium. Water, of course, it is a transparent medium. Glass, which I said, of course, it is a transparent medium. Isn't it, children? All the mediums, example what we took here are transparent medium. When the light is traveling through such transparent medium, how it travels is the question. So, to understand that, what we will do is here, children, we will consider a refracting surface, or again you say, here we consider the reflecting surface, say some x and y. Here also we will consider some refracting surface xy, or some transparent medium. Or just think, here we considered the ray of light falling on the mirror. When we say mirror, one of the side will be silvered or polished, children. But when I talk about the transparent medium, one of the side will not be silvered or polished. If I hold a mirror like this, then I cannot see that part, what is there. Only I can see my reflection on the mirror, isn't it? But when I hold a transparent glass in place of the mirror, what will happen? I cannot see my face. In turn, I can see the other part of the mirror. But mirror itkonಡ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಮುಖ ನನಗೆ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So children, here to understand this process of refraction of light, we will consider the transparent mediums, and we are not considering the mirrors. Is that clear to you? Now, if you consider such transparent medium, maybe a glass for that sake, and when you allow, say in the normal ray, we will draw. When you make the light to fall on this transparent medium, one of the ray which made 90 degrees called the normal ray, we will keep that for reference. Okay, na? Now, good one. Okay, so this is normal ray. Again, when you switch on the source, maybe a torch or a sunlight or a tube light or any bulb for that sake, that is the source of light. One of the ray of light will fall on the transparent medium in this direction. Same diagram, difference you go on seeing. It is not, much difference is not there. And again it will make an angle of incidence which is equal to I with the normal. In case of reflection, what will happen? The other side will be silvered or polished. So light cannot travel there. Instead, it will come back again. But what happens in case of transparent medium is, children, when the light is made to fall on that medium at some angle of incidence, say I will extend this normal ray. Okay, now I will extend this normal ray below this surface as well. What will happen is, when it travels, say this is medium 1. Now say medium 1 is air, and maybe medium 2 is water, or you can consider as glass. Light is traveling from one medium to another medium here. When it is traveling, the ray of light will not go in the straight line. Instead, it will shift like this. It will shift like this, and this is called the refracted ray. This refracted ray again makes an angle of incidence R with the normal, called the angle of refraction. When the light ray is traveling from one medium to another medium, the ray of light bends. The ray of light will not go straight, instead it will bend. See, it is going away from the normal here, isn't it? It is bending, in other words we will say. Or the direction of light will change also, you can say, children. All the words are same. When a ray of light travel from one medium to another medium, the speed of light or the direction of light will change. This process of light is called the refraction of light. What is refraction of light? When a ray of light travels from one medium to another medium, the ray of light will change, or the speed of light will change. As a result, the ray will bend. The ray of light will bend away from the normal or towards the normal. That is the second case, children. Don't worry about that. When a ray of light travels from one medium to another medium, its speed or the direction changes. This process, and that too very very important, if I consider this as medium 1 and this as medium 2, children, the speed or direction of the light will change only in the second medium. So while defining, you say that when a ray of light travels from one medium to another medium, the speed or the direction of the light changes in the second medium. This process of light is called refraction of light. You may be wondering, what is this confusing? Maybe it is confusing, children. So to understand that in better way, obviously we will consider an example. Where do we observe this refraction process? Reflection process we have studied already. Where all we observe anta. When it comes to the process of refraction, where do we observe it in our daily life is the next question. So example to be considered, children. If you just look at the tank, the overhead tank in your house, the water level will be low. The water level will be low. But when you just bend and have a look into the bottom of the tank, the water level appears to be raised. You might have experienced this. Though the water level is very less inside than over a tank in your house, when you just bend and have a look at the level of water, children, the water appears to be raised. This is again due to this refraction of light. For the process of refraction to take place, there should be minimum of two medium. Air in the water, water in the glass, air, water, glass, vacuum, anything it can be for that reason. So, two medium is required. Two media are required in order for the process of refraction of light to take place. So, one more example, if you say, you take a glass tumbler, half fill with water, you fill half of the tumbler with water, place a long pencil or a stick inside the tumbler, children, and hold it like this and watch. You see that the pencil appears to be bent or shifted, like it doesn't look straight. You might have experienced this. The pencil or the stick what you have placed doesn't look straight, but it appears to be shifted, or it appears to be broken, or it appears to be moved away from the straight line. So again, this is due to the process of refraction of light, children. The formation of beautiful rainbow you all have seen. Sunlight is coming from one direction, and that the opposite to that, if it is raining, you can see the beautiful formation of rainbow. Again, it is due to the process of refraction of light. So these are the few examples what we have experienced in our daily life, which can help us in understanding this concept of refraction of light in a better way, children. So how do you define refraction is the question. The process of refraction of light is defined as when a ray of light travels from one medium to another medium, the speed of the light will change in the second medium. This process of light is called refraction of light, and you should define it. Examples, as I said you, the coin, even, yes, coin. You just take the transparent, whatever the activities you are doing, children, you should do it with the transparent materials. Why? Because we are learning this refraction of light with respect to transparent mediums. Air is a transparent, water is transparent, glass is transparent, explain that. So, if you place a coil, again fill the glass tumbler with water and place the coin at the bottom of the tumbler. When you have a look at the tumbler, what happens is the coin appears to be raised. The coin appears to be raised. Again it is due to this refraction of light. So, in such activities, children, I said in case of pencil, it appears to be shifted or it appears to be bent and the held. That is one concept. Tilly, water appears to be raised in case of overhead tank, I said. And in case of coin, the coin appears to be raised. In all the three examples what we considered, children, there is some shift or there is some raise in the level or there is some bent, like some difference you see. The whatever you see, do not see this light traveling in straight line, isn't it, children? It is traveling obliquely. So in case of the so from these various examples, children, what we understand is that light does not travel in the same direction in different mediums. But here we saw, no, in the process of reflection, children, it is same medium. Okay, it is same medium. Means see, it is not traveling to the second medium. First medium alli matra vande medium alli reflection is taking place, children. So this is about reflection. When it comes to refraction, I said minimum of two media will be there. Media is plural, medium is singular, children. So minimum of two mediums are required for the process of refraction of light to take place. So the light always does not travel in straight line. It travels with different speed in different mediums. Maybe like it travels with different speed in air, it travels with different speed in water, light may travel with different speed in vacuum, it may travel with different speed in glass medium. Like this, children, the speed of the light varies from medium to medium. As a result, the direction of propagation, what you say, use the word direction of propagation in order to define refraction. That would be the better way. So when light travels from one medium to another medium, the direction of propagation of the light will change in the second medium. Andre, the direction of light will change in the second medium depending on the medium. Okay na? Adu nimmu artha madkolak matra. But when you are defining, you just say when the ray of light travels from one medium to another medium, the direction of propagation of the light changes. This process of light is called or defined as the refraction of light, children. So this is about the process of refraction and few examples. We will be soon doing those activities in order to understand this process of refraction. First, what you need to know is about the medium. Light, in the case of reflection, the process takes place in single medium. Okay, but when it comes to the process of refraction of light, children, you should first have the idea about what medium is. Air, water, glass, vacuum, all these are quartz, maybe anything. So all these are called as the medium. All these are called medium. So when light travels from one medium to another, maybe any medium for that sake, whenever the light travels from one medium to another medium, the direction of propagation of light will change. Andre, to be simpler, the direction of light will change when it travels from one medium to another medium. That too in the second medium, you should mention. The direction of propagation of light will change in the second medium. As a result, this process as a result, that is next part. This process of light is called refraction of light. Next Next we shall just recall the example what I said, the raising of water level, the coin appears to be raised, the pencil appears to be bent. All these activities show us that the direction of light is changing. So when you are placing a coin in the bottom of the tumbler, children, now the coin is placed in water medium. Clear? When you just allow the light to pass through, what will happen? The light is in air medium now. The source of light is in air medium. So air in the water the light means light is traveling from one medium to another. So what will happen in the second medium? Which is our second medium? First medium is where the torch or source of light is present, that is air. Second medium is, children, water, where the coin is placed. Alva? So when the ray of light reaches the second medium, the direction of light changes. The direction of light will change. Direction of propagation of light will change. In which medium? In the second medium, that is in the water medium. So due to that process or that effect, the coin appears to be raised. Now it is appearing to be raised. It is appearing to be bent. It is not actually bent or it has not actually come up, children. It appears to means that is an illusion to our eyes. It is just an illusion to our eyes. Pencil bend agide antano, pencil break agide antano, athwa coin mele bandide, water level raise agide. That is not literally has happened, no, children. It is just an illusion to our eye which is happening due to this process of refraction of light. So we use the word it appears to be raised. It appears to be bent. So this is about refraction of light. Next session, we shall be discussing about the actual process of refraction, how it takes place in case of two mediums of light. Thank you, children.